contacting ground for direct.
Hey, it's Rich back with you for another video. We're in a 2013 Citation Mustang we're listing for sale. And it's a really nice airplane. It's got 1,200 total time. We're going to take off here in 30 at Long Beach in just a minute, take you out over Catalina and show you this airplane.
Number 570 Lima Tango, runway 30, full length, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff 30, 570 Lima Tango. Okay, here we go.
Clear check 162, turn left approach 4, center ground. Number 8407, base air discretion, runway 26 up to 9.
Base air discretion, 26 left to the left, runway 8407.
Number 6, your Alpha, make right close traffic, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
Traffic.
SoCal 0 Lima Tango out of 1,200 climbing 3,000.
0 Lima Tango, SoCal approach, ident, and what's your intention?
Okay, ident, we'd like to climb to 10.5 over Catalina for a couple of circuits and then back to Long Beach.
0 Lima Tango, roger. Flighting of 180, you can start a climb to 7,000 for now.
180 in the heading, 7,000 Bravo clearance.
Yeah, 0 Lima Tango, clear through the Bravo, climbing to 7,000.
Clear through the Bravo, climbing to 7,000, 0 Lima Tango.
7,200.
All right, we're climbing off Long Beach, going to 10,500. We're going to do a little maneuvering over Catalina in this 2013 Citation Mustang 510. This airplane's High Sierra, interior and exterior, really good condition on both. It's got about 1,200 total time. It's on the Power Advantage Plus engine programs, both engines fully funded. Got the Garmin G1000 with the NXI upgrade, audio panels, XM, radar, synthetic vision, terrain, traffic, ADS-B out, GFC 700 autopilot. Really nice Citation Mustang. Pretty late serial number. I think this is 441. I think Cessna made them up through about 480 total. And this is the second late serial number that I've been in. We just sold serial number 472, which is another really nice Mustang, and that one was serial number 472, which is one of the last ones built. This one I think is 441, 2013, when kind of in the middle of Cessna's High Sierra appearance package, which, you know, kind of upgraded paint and interior, and then if memory serves, they just anything that was optional in terms of avionics they included as standard, which most of these Mustangs got anyway when they were delivering them new. So not a lot of difference there in the way they were equipped. But this is a really clean airplane. We got it on the market. The asking price is $2,650,000, and one of the bigger inspections on these Mustangs is the Dock 11. This airplane is due in, I think in December, November or December, this month or next month. So whoever buys this airplane would get a fresh Dock 11 inspection included with the sale, which is nice. That could be kind of a pre-buy and a good way to buy the airplane. Kind of a one nice thing about these Mustangs is there's not a lot of different things to consider when you're buying one. Obviously total time, model year, serial number, whether it's on engine programs or not, if they're fully funded, you know, what avionics it has, but they're pretty simple airplanes in terms of, you know, what you have to look at in evaluating them from a price perspective. And this one is, you know, hits all the marks. Really clean airplane. And so we'll have some good shots of the interior. The interior's, I think the interior was updated. There's been some nice paint touch-up done, so it's really nice in both paint interior, and then like I said, the avionics well equipped. It does not have ADS-B in. I think it has flight stream. Let's check and see if it has flight stream. Yeah, it has flight stream 510. I think when they do the NXI upgrade, they all get flight stream. And the upgraded audio panels as well, the Bluetooth audio panels, which are really nice. So we're going to showcase this airplane, but the other thing is we've been kind of talking about some of this stuff on another video I did. We went through the stall series that you have to do on the type rating. And so on this flight, we're going to do the steep turns, and we'll do one to the left, one to the right, and kind of show you how those look in this airplane. Another component that's required on the type rating. And our target speed on the steep turn is 200 knots. So I'm kind of inching the power up a little bit to get to 200 knots. We'll turn the autopilot off, clearing the area, making sure there's no traffic. And then the goal is to hold your altitude and your speed and a 45-degree bank turn. And so the Mustang is very stable, really, really easy airplane to handle in these kind of maneuvers. Same with the stalls; they're really easy to do. I just helped a guy get a type rating last week, and he was coming out of an M600, and M600 is a great airplane, but I think one of the things that he took from it was how stable and easy to fly the Mustang is. Coming out of the M600, he did his multi-engine rating, to get the airplane, and we knocked that out. Did some mentor flying, and he's off to the races in a Mustang. So I'm gonna turn the autopilot off here, and I'm gonna turn the flight director off, and I'm gonna make clearing turns just to make sure that we don't have any traffic out here over Catalina at our altitude. All right, clear to the right. Take one more quick look out there, and we're gonna roll into a right turn. 200 knots, 10.5. And we're looking for 45 degrees of bank.
Calling clearance, the radio is not any better.
Scanning airspeed, altitude, angle.
3285. 3285, 615.
Altitude looks good, speed looks good. And also checking outside. And then when my original heading comes back, I'm going to roll out about 10 degrees before the heading. And then that should put me on heading. And I'm just going to roll right through it. Here's about the 180 degree mark. I'm going to roll right through it to the turn to the left.
November 31 Bravo, clear to the Camarillo Airport, fly runway heading until leaving 800, then turn right.
And the key, I think, on these is not to over control. Small inputs, trim properly, and then just relax and let the airplane do the work. Now I'm losing just a little bit of speed, so I'm going to power just a little bit. Touch and trim. When I roll through wings level, the vertical component of lift is going to come up, so I have to give it some down. There's 10 degrees. Keep that nose right on the horizon. Resist letting the airplane climb. There's 45 degrees bank the other way. Altitude's right on 10.5 and my speed's about 198. So these are nice and smooth. Working the trim and the power and the bank angle. And this airplane's a treat to do these in because it's nice and easy. And you can use your, the primary flight display and the flight path marker to help as a reference on your pitch attitude as well. But I'm also looking outside and trying to establish a relationship to the horizon and the nose to make sure that I'm using visual references as well. And then I'm going to reduce my power a little bit because it's going to want to accelerate. And I'm also going to give it a little down trim. There's 10 degrees. Nice and smooth rollout. Back on my original heading. A little bit of down trim and a little bit of power back. 10.5, 200 knots, and on heading. So, got a lot of opportunities to, get performance at different altitudes. And, we would consistently get, like is with any Mustang, 330 to 40 knots, depending on altitude, true airspeed, as low as 70 gallons an hour at 41,000 feet. And 330 knots, and cabin altitude 7,800 feet. Really, really nice, pleasurable experience cruising in a Mustang. Good cruise speed, and just a really comfortable airplane all the way around, and very fuel efficient. And right now I've got the power at about 50. Let's make it about 55, and I'm a little high on speed, but when it approaches, you know, if you set it up properly, you can make minimal power adjustments all the way from as far out as here, all the way down, you know, to short final. When I level off at 4,000 here, I'm going to lose some speed, and then when I get within 5 miles of the final approach fix, we'll go to flaps approach and start slowly reconfiguring the airplane. And at this power setting, it'll just be a minor adjustment over the final approach fix to get to our final approach speed. We'll start our way down. So what I'm expecting out of the FMS is once we turn the last turn inbound, we'll get the nav source will go to the ILS frequency, so we'll get green needle, localizer, and the glide slope will come active. From here, I really don't have to do anything else other than configure the airplane for the approach. So we're getting ready to make the turn. Here's the turn to the final approach fix. Still on magenta needle. We got the vertical path down to 1600 is good. Our speed's nice right here. And we're making the turn to the inbound course. And pretty soon, once we roll out, we're going to get a swap to the green needle. And I've got the power basically set where I want it for the rest of the approach. There went the green needle on the localizer, so we've captured the localizer. And there we're now on glide slope. So now we've got the localizer and glide slope. And we're 3.7 from the final approach fix. Again, I set this power 10 miles back, and I'm within my gear speed. Mustang has a
0 Lima Tango, contact Long Beach Tower, 110.4.
19.4 and 0 Lima Tango.
So
Switching 594.
I'm going to go ahead and put gear down. That's going to help me without changing power. That's going to slow me up to get to my final approach. My flaps land speed, which is 150. Again, no power changes, or just small power changes.
170 Romeo Long Beach.
So we're on localizer, glide slope, and now I just got below my flaps in the landing position speed, and I usually do that over the final approach fix.
Tower 570 Lima Tango's with you for 30 full stop.
Departure off of runway 26 right, if possible.
We'll request clear to land 30570 Lima Tango.
170.
All right, here comes the final approach fix. Speed checks for landing flaps. I'm coming in with landing flaps. And then I'm going to leave the light in the recog position flashing. I don't need it. So final approach fix check is gear down, 3 green, flaps land and indicated. Power's set for VREF and my speed's coming down. And then I'm looking at my pressurization to make sure the cabin's depressurized. The lights are where I want them.
Over the ground, Cirrus 170 Sierra Romeo. Thank you. November 515.
Should be getting a 500-foot check here pretty quick.
500.
There it is. Check 3 green, landing flaps, speed. So I'm good. Now I'm about rep plus 10. I'll get the autopilot off at minimums. And I stay with the glide slope out of minimums. The goal to be touchdown at the command bars, or at the 1,000-foot markers, not the command bars. Okay, there's minimums, autopilot comes off, and I'm just staying with the glide slope. I'm at ref now. And I'm not doing anything other than holding my attitude. The goal is to touch down on the 1,000-foot marker. Power to idle. And right about there. It's about, I don't know, a little bit past, maybe 100 feet past. Brakes, speed brakes. Thing about a Mustang is it's got great brakes, great short field performance.
Turn left or right here, then contact ground. Thank you.
Hopefully you liked this video. It's a great Mustang. If you're interested, give us a call. This is really a no excuses airplane and come with a fresh Doc 11 inspection. So look us up on OCRaviation.com, or this airplane's on controller as well. Thanks for watching.
133 at signature.